rock and lean back. So rock my body weight back, and then I'm going to push. And so from here, I go lean and then push. When you set up on the rower, you have different levels of foot adjustments that you want to just play with and figure out the best one that suits you. It feels like they go a really long way down, but you want to try and have the ball of your foot nice and stable, because that's where you're going to be putting a lot of pressure in your feet. So lock them in, make sure they're the same before you jump in. Then you've got these foot straps, which really lock you in place. So as I mentioned, you want to try and have this over the ball of your foot, because that's going to be where you press down through when you're going through your movements. The screen will normally just turn on once you start to give it a bit of a pull. So give it a yank. And over this side, you've got the, And over here, you've got the resistance. So you can use the handle and you can prop this up, you can prop this down, but you might need to jump off and use your hand as well. So I'm going to chuck it up on 10, which is normally best for sprints. But if you're doing really long endurance work, you want to crank it back down. And over time, you'll figure out 10 is not the best, 1 is not the best. It depends on the distance that you're doing. And generally, the longer you go, you want to dial it back down. But I know some people that like to go really long distances on 10 and they just prefer that. So it's something that you play with. Don't be really stuck in your ways about what is better, what is worse for any distance. So you've got the screen. You can use different, I recommend that you have a play with the screen, because you can go through the menu. You can go just row, you can select different workouts, and you can even create your own workout. So have a bit of a play on the rower the first time you use it and see what you can create, because chances are, if you've got a prescription on your program, you can just create what you're doing on the rower and it'll give you the time, it'll give you the distance. You can just have different targets on the rower. So with the technique of it, I like to think rock, then roll. So you're allowed to come up on the heels, but if you're going really fast, you probably want to minimize how much you let that heel lift. So from here, I'm reaching, and then I'm going to rock and lean back. So rock my body weight back, and then I'm going to push. And so from here, I go lean and then push. So you want to be careful about trying to reach too far forward and then staying on your toes here. You want to try and keep your chest nice and proud, and it helps if you pull your shoulder blades down like you would if you were deadlifting. It helps you keep the chest proud. It helps you lock the force of the shoulders straight down into the hips. So when you lean, I've got reach, and then as I rock, I pull them into position so that as soon as I push, the handle's not left behind. If the resistance is too high, or if that starts to slip, you can start to feel it in your back over long distances. Not so much, but I recommend just having a play with those different things, and yeah, stick to your prescription, and over time, definitely a machine that you can just improve just like anything else.